Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Marana and I welcome you to a new series. In this series I will play through Dragon Age Origins. Since the announcement of Dragon Age 3 at E3, I kind of got excited for it and I thought, well, what's better than to give Dragon Age Origins another playthrough? Because, well, Dragon Age 2 was kind of nice and especially story-wise was much more action-driven, but I felt it was more catered towards console, whereas Dragon Age Origins really still hugs the pillars of old school RPGs. So I hope you enjoy. I will try to keep episodes of around 15 to 20 minutes, but if it so happens, then well, maybe they may be a bit longer, but we'll see about that. Well, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, that was quite the epic intro for Dragon Age Origins. It seems like I'm able to make a character now. The background you select will determine which 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Alright. Sorry. As you can see, there's 3 races. Other than in Dragon Age 2, you can actually still play the elves or the dwarves. So although my preference goes much more towards humans, male humans, because it's rather easy to play, rather easy to get into a character like that. I want to avoid it because it is too generic. So, with that being said, I will play a male character. I usually do. Sometimes I play a female character, but it's rather rare. Elves can play all the 3 classes. The problem I have with elves is they're so small and not really badass. I think dwarves are much more badass. Look at them. Look at them! Honey Badger doesn't give a fuck. But they can't be mages, and elves can. Alright, but they get to wear dresses. And I'm afraid that it's not like you just play this during your intro mission and that later you find real pants and suddenly you don't wear a dress anymore. So mages are out of question, I think. But then I still have to choose between a warrior or a rogue. I think it's pretty obvious what's what, but I will still read the text. Warriors are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for a warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion and Reaver. Alright. Well, I kinda like the sound of that. I usually play an archer if I can, but apparently warriors can still deal ranged damage. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist and Assassin. That sounds more like it. So, Dwarf Rogue it is, I suppose. Dwarf Commoner, born castless in the land where... Right, I remembered that. Dwarves are a very strict society, and it's very hard to get rid of your past, so to say. If you're born poor, you'll probably die poor, and well, the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor, basically. And I'm sorry about the motorcycle in the background. Yeah. And this is a noble. I think I'd rather play it the Hard Knock Life. Right. So any presets I like? No. Oh, this looks pretty rough. I would go for the System of a Down look, I think. A bald shaven head and a beard. But I want to... No, not Farron. Orzammar. Skin complexion. Skin tone. No, this was fine. Tattoo. Even more tattoo on the other side. Oh yeah, why not? Sure. Hair's fine. Or completely bald. Nah, this is better. Beard is not that fine though. This is alright. This is too complex, There's some drunk dude outside, I think. I don't know. I hope you don't hear all of that. Crap, now I can't choose from beards. This is a stupid mustache. This is a stupid mustache. This is a stupid mustache. I think this will have to do. He's pretty badass warrior. I'll go with this one, I think. No! I want a big, magnificent beard. But then his mustache is twirled into pigtails. Alright, I go with this. Fine game, fine. No stubbles, because he's already completely covered in beard. Half man, half beard. Eye shape is fine for all I care. Eye size, do we need to? Yeah, a bit bigger would be great. To make him look a little more intelligent. Nose. This is one big nose. This is a bit better, I think. Yeah, this is all too detailed. Too detailed. Portrait. Portrait would be. Isn't there any way? I want his hair color to be different. Hair, beard color. Yeah, there. Alright.
I have lost the spell.
This sounds like an old wizard.
How do you do? Greetings.
Too civilized.
Greetings.
Too snub-nosed.
Charmed, I'm sure.
That sounds cool.
Greetings. Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's it. Put all it to strength, I suppose. Well, nah, one in constitution because he needs health too. Okay, I get to spend points already. Stealing? What the hell? I thought I was a warrior. Or what? No, I was going to be a rogue. Wait, that's true. That's true. Then put all it into dexterity, or some more in cunning and constitution. Alright, I forgot I was a rogue. Herpaderp. Combat training. Yeah, put it in combat. 2 points to spend here. Right. Okay, so I get to play normal difficulty, I suppose, just so I can keep the story rolling. Yeah. If it's too hard, I can put it down to easy and be humiliated in front of the interwebs. And if it's too easy, I can put it to hard. I've played this once before, so I kind of know what I'm doing, I hope. But it's been quite a while, and well, I didn't mention it, I think, but I have not installed this game on a solid state drive, so the loading screens may be a bit long.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the 2 remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look. Something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. Can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
Right. So, that escalated quickly. I'm not going to be a slave. Didn't I tell you not to talk to that way to my sister?
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
Well, I don't like him treating her that way. I would very much like to stab him in the back, or in the face, whatever.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
Right, and her son will call you uncle and come visit on name days.
That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company.
I got
I've been
a
looking at
pretty
my
big
investments,
dagger as well, I
and
think.
this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I do. Like, the back of your
I'm sorry
head.
you had to see that.
Yeah.
I know. You've always been a good brother. Always tried to protect me.
Oh.
I should have told you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrimont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Barat needs to shut his mouth.
You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls.
Yeah, I need to get going.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Will do. Something tells me that Barat is going to meet the end of my blade someday, or
About
rather soon.
time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours.
You also? Haven't I told you not to talk to my sister that way?
But no hot-blooded dwarf can help himself. Those perfect lips, just made to be screaming my name. You must have had a few naughty thoughts yourself, huh? What do you say?
I say I fucking... Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least I'd have something to eat. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we'd better get down to business.
Alright.
Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him.
As you may notice, a lot of the start of Dragon Age consists of dialogue, dialogue, dialogue.
He wants us to find the router and see what goods he's holding back. Well, yours will be a short and tragic relationship. You ready to show him some pain? We're not just killing him. First we take back anything he stole and then we kill him. Come on, you can feel bad later. Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for now. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe. My name is Bimarana and I will see you in the next episode.